Guys, and welcome back. We're out at DAC today. Don't know. Had to pick somewhere to go. Had to actually be back at the hotel a little bit earlier today, so had to change up the plans a little bit. No big deal. Anyway, walking down to the front of the park now. Oh, I know editing me is going to get annoyed with this, but here is a list of all the sort of acronyms I'm going to use, just to make it easy on us. So we've got DAC, that stands for Disney's Animal Kingdom. I'm also going to use MK, which is Magic Kingdom, Studios, which is Hollywood Studios, and Epcot, which is Epcot. Really, you can't shorten an acronym already. Either way, let's get into the park and find something to do. Probably going to have to, I'm going to want to. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying sometimes, guys. I'm going to probably head into World of Pandora early-ish on, so we can check that out. But besides that, let's find out what we end up getting ourselves up to. Let's try to figure out where we're heading off to, okay? I kind of actually want to head down the center thing first, just to play on that bridge and check out the animals for the fun of it. Plus, it's actually quite a warm day today, so I think it'll be a nice way to cool off a little bit. Walk around the waterfalls and such. About to enter into the world of Pandora. Kind of fun. I've never actually had a chance to experience this. It opened up a couple of months after my last trip, so that's kind of cool. Okay, let me get past these people and I'll turn the camera around so you can see it, okay? Have that nice slow transition into the land. I'm not sure we're going to have a chance today to come back after dark, but definitely before we leave, we'll come back here after dark, because apparently this place is even better. Okay, cool. After dark. The squeakiness is my shoes. The ground was wet back there, so they're squeaking now. This place is awesome. Okay, make sure I don't fall down the stairs. But wow, this is epic. I have to find out how long the wait time is going to be for Flight of Passage, because I'm definitely doing that. Let's go down this way. I kind of just want to keep walking around.
We're talking to the
So, change of plans. Flight Passage is a 125-minute wait. So even though I think it may be worth it, no. Let's try something else, and we'll check back later today, and if it is still long, we'll try to come back another day and we'll get here before park opening and just rush here. So even if it'd be like an hour wait then instead of, what's that, over 2 hours. Yeah, math is right. But so far this place is amazing, isn't it? I think I'm going to try to get onto the river journey. Oh, it's an 80-minute wait. Yeah, okay. So hold off on that one because I was actually going to get a fast pass this morning for it, but I had to give it away because I couldn't get here in time. So something I'm going to be able to fast pass that again at some point. So that's all cool. Let's just keep wandering around and we'll go check out somewhere else in the park, okay?
That technically was, I think, allowed.
Hey. The sounds here are amazing too. You kind of just hear nature. So yeah, you can see that's the entrance into Flight of Passage with the 125-minute wait time. One of the eateries.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Alright, I know we're definitely going to have to come back into this land quite a few times, but I'm just loving the theming. You can kind of see the, like here, you can see the aspects of where the humans did start to implement some things, but were then ripped out and changed and overgrown. It's cool. It really is cool. gonna head out of land of Avatar now, and Pandora. Wow, it's hot. Anyway, I'm gonna head into Africa, see what other attractions we can find, walk through trails, animals. Not sure what we're gonna find, but hey, that's half the fun, isn't it always, guys? Still got some of this steam in the transfer over area, and you can hear those animals. And from what I understand, the sounds get more intense and change as the night goes on. And I'm pretty sure now we're into Africa. This is a new bridge, at least for me, and I like it. It's very wide, definitely giving the capability to kind of get around the park in case it's quite busy, which it does get here. But, okay. It's only a bridge, so we get to the end of it, and then we'll find out where we're off to, okay? We're into Africa. You can actually see behind me there the Festival of the Lion King show. We've got 30 minutes until that starts. We'll try to come back to it, but probably going to have to see like a couple of shows later on. Either way, let's keep wandering around and see what else we can find. Show off the land as well, because big shock. Sorry. Big shock. Everything is so well themed here. When you're arguing with I kind of feel like this could have been a bad day to come out to the parks, because the safari is sitting at a 105-minute wait as well. So yeah, I've got a few fast passes for later on, so we're definitely going to do some attractions today. Just need to figure out what we're doing for the moment. I think let's head over to Rafiki's Planet Watch. I know the whole area has been changed and refurbed and moved around since last time I checked it out, so let's see how it's going. Alright, just going to the train, but as you guys can notice, it's kind of cool. The seats actually kind of like bench seating, so you always face the one way, which means on the way there and the way back you actually get a different view, even though it's like the same like layout. We just got to get down this pathway. Oh, yeah, cool, transition. Got to get down this pathway till we actually get to like the main area. But honestly, it's kind of a nice little walk, especially on a day like this when the park is so busy. This area has a tendency just to not be busy, so it's a good way to kind of just relax, like for a better term, just get away from the people and kind of just catch your breath for a second. We'll see what's actually going on down there now, but there used to be like a petting zoo down here and a few other things, which was nice just to kind of be there. Plus Sounds like the main building's still there, which means air conditioning. So that's all fun. Oh, these things are cool. I'm trying to think, I'm thinking of a lion robin, but that's actually a car. These are like the nesting boxes for some native bird to Florida. They used to all be throughout Epcot, but they've had to pull them down while they're upgrading the area. So it's nice to see they've at least moved one of the stations over here. Okay, I'll continue on moving. The path constantly splits into two ways, but it's only for a tiny little bit. I think it's just to help with flow in case it is busy over here, so each side has their own way to go. But it means you can just get away from people if you want to. Okay, I'm going to put you... Actually, no, I think we're almost there, so I was going to put you guys down, but we're almost there. I'll just keep you guys going so you can see everything. And the big reveal. So if they still have it, which it looks like they do, the petting zoo is just down that way, but we're actually going to enter into the main building first and then go through the back to that area. You see me? Hey. Slight change of plans. It looks like they've turned the whole area in there into like an animator's studio. Very similar to what we kind of saw in California Adventure. So we actually have to come around this back section to get to the petting zoo and see everything else. So we'll do that, okay?
Hana, be nice. Hana.
Necessary gift shop. Wouldn't be saying Disney without it.
Yeah, you still have it? Nope, I gave it.
Okay.
Papa!
So the thing there, but let's go into the petting zoo. The first thing we come to is some goats. Try to chill down with some ice water and ice chips, which is cool.
The kids have like from nature, they learn and try to make a difference.
10 years old?
Business report has said that you can that local people that didn't know that.
Some chickens, and looks like there's a pig over there napping, which is cool. We're kind of used to some of those things. The playground here for the sheep. I think there's maybe one or two goats in there too. Got ourselves a donkey over here. Cute. I think they're all just very hot. Like, it is quite warm today. I'm not sure that's yours. Name. Sleeping. Quick little overview of the whole area now.
Disney and nature go hand in hand. All the way back to the days of Walt Disney, he was really ahead of his time where it relates to nature and conservation. Nature is really important.
There's also some benches here if you just want to have a sit down amongst the animals, which is cool. Okay, so the exit sign's over this way. It's also saying, please wash our hands. I didn't touch anything, but I'm still going to wash my hands because of the rules. Okay, there is a back entrance into this area now at least. So we'll go in here and see what we can see, okay? Just different food. They all different animals eat.
I went like this.
It took me a second to figure out where the snake was. It's just here. It's very branched like the. This is a snake. Insects, bugs, things like that. Eels, other stuff. Okay, quick overview. This is actually like the operating room, so if they have any other animals that need actually anything done, they'll do it here. So guests can choose to watch if they want to. You can kind of see the, looks like there's something going on over there. Oh, I think he's just cleaning up after something. Here's some images when they do have animals in here.
And then we're going to go lighter than that for the area of the mouth.
There's also, I'm not totally sure what those rings are, but they're like some form of scan, like a CAT scan or something like that. Anyway, I'll go another way to get other people to look. These sort of, this is for testing different things. And we've just got the, like I said, animators studio sort of thing going on behind us. Quick little area here showing you some of the negative aspects that humans are having on wildlife, as well as some of the things that we can do to help change, fix and restore some of these animals which we are currently losing at rapid rates. Trying to grow coral back. We've seen back home quite a bit with the Great Barrier Reef dying off at a rapid rate due to mismanagement of it for far too long.
It's really in everyone's best interest to work together. We're partnering with local organizations to help build ownership and.
Okay, I think we're finished over here on the Seekers Planet Watch. I'm slowly making my way back up to the train, and we'll head back over to the main park, see what else we can do. Head into some of the other places and see if we can get some attractions. There's still a few things we haven't checked out, and realistically, this is this is actually the biggest park on property, but it also has like some of the least amount of attractions and things like that, just because of animals and space and all that sort of fun stuff. Either way, we barely looked at anything, so we'll go check out what we can check out, and just continue on with our day, have some more fun, okay? So we lucked out and the train's just got here. So let's get on and get back to the park, okay? go to the main park. I think I'm going to quickly check out this gift shop to suck in some AC. Also wanting to see if I can try to fix up some of the fast passes. It's a little bit earlier on. Either way, let's get inside and see what we see, okay? Okay, give you a quick little look over here. A lot of different like animal themed, a lot of Lion King, different stuff in here. Got skirt jerseys and headbands. Just Christmas ornaments. Basic sort of Animal Kingdom exclusive merchandise and some pictures. Just head throughout to the back and see what we find in the way of treats and things like that. More of your sort of adventure Animal Kingdom sort of merchandise back here, less Lion King exclusive. And then into here is kind of like your candy by the pound, Christmas stuff, as well as drinks, Christmas candy, your gourmet sweets. We're here. Okay, and let's just keep moving, guys. Okay, checking out. I was able to move one of my fast passes to like 3 hours earlier, and we were able to get a fast pass for the Navi river journey. So we're definitely going to go check that out today. Then we're just going to have to deal with if we want to wait in that line for the flight of passage, or figure out another way of doing it, like come back another day, like I said. Even if we're planning on to another park, like come here early for park rope drop to run there, get to that, and then move on sort of thing. Either way, let's keep heading down the back here. Bad habit. Kind of put all my concentration on the camera that's in front of me. It's hard to actually pay attention to the things around me, but I'll try. It's also why sometimes I don't actually look always at the screen for you guys. I kind of try to keep an eye in front of me so I'm not walking into people. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna head down the back here behind the tree of life and see if we can go check out. There's a like a nature walk sort of thing. Either way, we'll look at that and see what else we can see where it shows and stuff before our fast pass comes live. Let's turn around and I'll show you guys tree of life. Let's stop so we're not walking into people, and let's zoom in. You really can't see from here, but we'll head around to the attraction that's based inside it. But it's covered in images of animals. The other funny thing is, at least I personally find it funny, is it's an old oil refinery. Yeah, like, you know, you're sort of off the coast drilling for oil once. Yeah, that's what it's made from. It was disused. They felt it was definitely a way to like recycle and turn something that was horrendous for the environment into something that could be somewhat good. Just one of the interesting things I find about this place. Okay, we're going past the new Great Bird Adventure. I haven't checked that out yet. There was a former bird show there, but I haven't seen the new one themed around Up. It sounds like the show's going on at the moment, so we're going to have to come back to see that, hopefully today. But like I said, we've got quite a few days here, so if we don't see something today, we'll definitely see it on one of the other days. Oh cool, board's here. I can quickly, just drink first. Okay, so there's a 1:30 session we could probably try to get into. I still have to figure it out. I'm pretty sure that's around the time one of my fast passes goes live, but we have an hour to use them. Either way, let's put you guys down so I don't punch someone in the face accidentally, and we'll find out where we're off to next, okay? Okay, it looks like we may have to go to a different angle to see them, but this is just like, okay, let's zoom out and show you what I mean. Like, there's like a little island here in the middle of the park that does have some form of monkeys on it. See that black dot like kind of in the middle of the screen? There they are. Just not a good angle. There's an viewing area from over there, which we'll go to in a second. Just want to look at some of the stuff down this pathway I'm on at the moment. Alright, let's keep moving. Here we got the Cali River Rapids. So a water ride that boasts you're going to get soaking wet. So I probably won't be doing that today, but I got a plan to come back and try to do all the water parks in kind of like one video for you guys. Water parks, I mean water rides, so you can kind of see them all, and I don't have to deal with kind of being wet in the park. Yeah, so I'm kind of just planning to come here a full day, hit those rides, and then change. Anyway, it's like a massive tour group going on behind us. So cool. But here's what I aim for. It's this walkthrough experience to see some animals. More than likely this is going to be loud and lots of people, so enjoy a montage, guys, starting now.
It's all the same, like some things never change. I couldn't stop and say no. It's all the same, but you won't take the blame, even when you are blowing up. Oh my, you're my broken love. Nobody's gonna save her now. Oh my, you're my broken love. So come on, let me show you how. It's all the same, like some things never change. I couldn't stop and say no. It's all the same, but you won't take the blame, even when you are blowing up. Oh my, you're my broken love. Nobody's gonna save her now. Oh my, you're my broken love. So come on, let me show you how.
Looks like that kind of brings us to the end of that little nature walkthrough. Unfortunately, the bats weren't out. Apparently it's mating season and they're all males, so they're kind of fighting, so they're using the opportunity while they're away to also do up their enclosure area.